And action.
I'm living my best life. I'm gonna shine, taking one step at a time. I'm living my best life. I'm gonna fly.
So I started posting on TikTok in like 2021 or 2022. And it was just for fun at first. Honestly, I downloaded the app because my friend Cliff was posting over there and he kept sending me videos. I had no desire to be on TikTok. I was like, ain't no way I'm going on that silly app. But he kept sending them to me and then I couldn't watch them. So I had to download it. After I downloaded it, it ended up being okay. And I thought, okay, I'll post some videos up there. I was doing a ton of artwork at the time and thought, let's just see if anyone reacts to this. So I got really into it and I was posting every single day for like a year. In fact, I lost one of my accounts that first year. My first year in, I lost an account. Tom's going over, watching my videos, and eventually he decides to make his own account with the original idea that he was going to support my account.
Of course.
So dude over here posts a video of him looking at like a fucking squirrel. A squirrel.
It was funny.
Yeah, so he posts this video of him looking at a squirrel and instantly the internet falls in love with him. So this squirrel video's out there. Everyone's falling in love with Tom immediately. Like I'm getting DMs like, oh, it'd be so cool to meet you, but really I want to meet Tom. Rude. So at that point, we started deciding to post some content together. So we were doing like very humorous, kind of raunchy humor videos, I would say. And we kept getting messages of like, I love your guys' relationship. I want a relationship just like yours, right? And it was super sweet, but like, also we were like, y'all, we are not perfect. Like, to this day, we live in like an 1,100 square foot house. This is a tiny house. We're filming in the corner.
Well, we make it look big.
We make it look big. It looks bigger on camera. Everything looks bigger on camera. So we're getting all these messages of people just absolutely in love with our relationship. And we're like, we've got to show them the reality. So it was always a joke amongst our family members of like, y'all's relationship should be a movie. And well, Hollywood was not contacting us to make said movie. So when this whole, oh, everyone loves us, they think we're perfect concept came up, we thought, you know what? Let's just make a couple episodes showing our backstory.
And nobody's going to watch it.
Yeah, we're like, it'll be fun. No one will watch it. Turns out people watched it. Like, a lot of people watched it. And all of a sudden, what was going to be like a 10-episode miniseries, we're filming
500 plus episodes so far.
Yeah. We're filming season 10 right now over on TikTok.
And we're trying to catch up on here.
So 10 seasons in, and it's still going strong, which is kind of crazy. The thing that I have liked about it is that it really has allowed us to show like, okay, yeah, you see this like picture perfect TikTok or internet version of a relationship, but we've been able to show those moments of like, we're fighting, we're not getting along. I'm acting like a jerk. He's acting like a jerk. We're
been through some stuff.
Yeah, like, and the big thing we got worried about at first was posting those like not so great moments and the internet destroying us for them. Because we all know the internet does that, right? Like, the internet will absolutely rip you apart for your mistakes. And it's been kind of weird because we haven't gotten that reaction by and large. Every once in a while, people are like, oh my gosh, why would she act like that? Like,
you're a horrible actor.
Oh, yeah. We definitely have gotten, you're a horrible actor and actress. And I'm like, we're not actors. We're just trying to play ourselves in our own story. And it can be difficult playing yourself. But I do think the reason people have liked it is because of that
Rawness.
Yeah, the rawness. And I think the story matters more than the acting. We're trying to get better at acting, y'all. But we are who we are. Now, there's been some big moments throughout the series that really were key moments in our lives as well. I think if we talk about them here, we're giving spoilers for this though, right?
I think we can just say that there has been some trauma recovery.
Yeah, there's been some trauma recovery. More than once. More than once there's been trauma recovery. And as we have proceeded through it, some of it has actually been kind of healing, and some of it has kind of been re-traumatizing to live through. Like, some of the big moments have been like, oh, why are we having to film this? Why are we talking about this? This wound, I covered this up with a Band-Aid and called it good. You ever want to really deal with your shit? Film a whole series about your life. All of a sudden, you're going to have to deal with your shit and then get to watch everyone else comment on your shit. As we're moving into season 2 of the long form, so we're working on these long form videos, and we put it together based on the short form videos, but we were like, let's go a little bit more cinematic for YouTube, right? And
It just didn't seem legitimate.
yeah, I felt like season 1 was just okay.
Pretty.
It was pretty, but it didn't feel as raw as just the short videos still. So moving into season 2, that's something I really want to dig into, is capturing that rawness from the short form videos and moving it into the long form videos, accepting that it's not going to be perfect filming, accepting that not everything is perfectly set to the exact right music at the exact right time and picture perfect makeup and all of those kind of things.
Wait, I don't get to wear makeup?
Sorry, no makeup this season. But I really want to, in season 2, start to capture that rawness again. Tom's turn. Am I on screen? Okay, perfect.
We see it, so.
Okay.
So when I started TikTok, I really never thought that I was going to be doing anything other than the video response videos. So the funny little things like the squirrel, or wasn't there a hedgehog one? So many of them. But I was just having fun. And then, like Stacy said, when we decided to jump into recording the real story, I'm horrible at remembering stuff. So it was always complicated for me to do the videos, but it's become easier, mainly because she's like a drill sergeant. Stop, go back, record.
I've earned a reputation for telling people they're doing it wrong.
But I know a lot of things throughout the shorts have definitely, it helped me recover from a lot of stuff that happened throughout the years. And I didn't realize that I needed to recover from those things. It was definitely terrifying. Worried that people were going to see our story and judge us, or do what the internet does and just tear us apart. But it's weird to think that people are as interested in our story as they are. I mean, I love our story.
I mean, yeah.
I know when we first started recording, I told you 1,000 times, nobody's going to watch this. We're just recording it to record it. But y'all did.
Yeah, y'all showed up.
Receiving like comments and stuff of how our story helped people recover from their own traumas has been just fulfilling, I guess, is the best word for it. We have people reach out all the time. Just hearing people say that, you know, watching this story or, you know, your guys' story has helped me through the hard times or stuff like that has been really cool. And I'm glad that we could actually do that for people.
So what do you want to see different in season 2 on YouTube compared to what we did in season 1?
When it comes to season 2, I agree with you that season 1 was very pretty. I can't even count how many times we had to redo every single part of it. Days and days and days. But I agree that starting from the rawness and building up, just like everything else, when you start something, you're never perfect at it. And you build from the base up. And I think what we did with season 1 is we started from where we are on TikTok, where we're getting good. We have the lighting, we have the microphones, we have the pretty camera. And we didn't think about how we started. So it didn't truly show the actual story because of it. I think taking a step back and going more raw is going to show how it really was.
A little bit more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Take 7.
Something like that. So we are filming for season 2 now. Our hope is that it's going to release sometime later this month, depending on if we get it all done and edited.
Pending life being life.
Yeah, pending life being life. Because while you're watching the real story from the past, the present is still happening. And it's been a crazy time for us this year.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers, because this year we'll eventually make it into the real story. That's kind of crazy to think about. Mm-hmm. I wonder if this moment right now will make it into the real story. Like, will we do a real story talking about the time that we talked about the real story on the real story YouTube?
That got deep.
That got way too deep.
Oh, we probably will.
But we probably will. It'll probably happen.
We'll have a camera behind the camera showing the camera and us.
We're going to need a lot of cameras to show this camera-ception thing. Camera-ception. So, thank you guys so much for being here for this ride. It's been absolutely insane. We are filming now for season 2, and hopefully those episodes will be out soon. So if you want to watch and follow along with this story, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I am still not used to saying that. You say that on TikTok, people are immediately scrolling.
Well, if you say it on TikTok,
TikTok,
stop
sending your stuff out, but it's like a normal thing to say on YouTube. So
because YouTube, you want people to subscribe, like, comment,
yeah,
and share.
So we will catch y'all on the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out with us for a little bit today and catching up.
Listen to us jabber.
If you have any questions about the real story, please drop them and we'll be happy to answer them.
To an extent, we cannot drop
spoilers. No spoilers.
Can't do that. Gotta watch.
Mm-hmm. But we'd like to do some videos like this where we like kind of talk about some of those instances and relive them through like this method of communication. I'm gonna turn off the camera now. This has been goodbye.